Welcome to Wally's Weather's Dam Filler board game. Okay, I'm going to explain very quickly how to play this game. Firstly, we're going to show you how to play it for the young ones in fast play, and then I will show you how to play it in normal play for the older kids and the adults. Alright, that's the box that the board game came in. This is the rule book. Inside the rule book tells you what you should have in your game box and the rules. And you'll see the most important pages are, you'll have fast play instructions and standard play instructions. Okay, if you're going to play fast for the kids, the young kids, then you look at the fast play instructions and that helps you how to play. What else should you have? You should have the map, which is the board. Okay, and the map is of Townsville, but it could be of any place at all. On the map, we have what looks like a spider web or a radar. We'll call it the radar. And around the edge of the radar, we have wind directions. Those wind directions is where the wind comes from. So if I say south, the wind is coming from the south. If I say northeast, it's wind's coming from the northeast. If I say north, wind's coming from the north, then we would probably say that wind's coming from Magnetic Island. Alright, you'll have spaces, and these are just normal spaces. Okay, but there are these other spaces, there's the blue spaces. Okay, and there's red spaces. Okay, the blue space and the red space is where the orographic effect take place. This is what actually causes the dome effect. So you'll have air coming towards the mountains, it goes up, the mountain cools and creates, or condenses and creates rain, and then carries across the other side. Whether it makes it to the dam or not, that's part of the game. Okay, you'll notice that there are some tracks where, or wind directions where there are no blue or red spaces. I'll explain those shortly. Okay, you'll also have 6 player tokens. You'll also have 20 dam tokens. You'll have 54 weather cards, or weather condition cards, and they have a title there. And then you have this table on the board which tells you what each of these cards, or what the information is that you need for each card. The most important information is the wind direction and how much actual dam tokens you can obtain from that card. And you will also have a green 8-sided dice, a red 6-sided dice, and a blue 6-sided dice. These 2 dice go together, and this is played on its own. Alright, fast or normal, the game starts by every player throwing the red and blue dice. Whoever gets the highest, they get to start the game. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, this is where the game splits into 2. We can either play the fast play or the standard play. Fast play is for young kids like 5 to 11, and the standard play is for kids that are older or adults. Okay, so we're going to play the fast play, and we only need the dice, we do not need the cards for fast play. So having chosen who starts, that person who starts gets to choose any wind direction they like. So they can choose whatever wind direction they like. So let's say that they choose south-southwest. So they put their player token on the outermost space. And what the aim is to get towards the dam. But there's 4 steps to get there. One is they've chosen their wind direction, that's the first one. Second one is that they have to make it to this blue space. To get to that blue space, they must throw the green die, which is the wind speed. So the wind speed tells me I got 6. That's enough to get me to here. That's all I need. Okay. If I didn't get enough, then that would be the end of my turn. Okay. The next thing is, because I'm playing fast mode, I'm going to need these 2 die. And because I'm only playing fast die, which is mainly for the younger kids, it doesn't matter what number is what on these dice. Doesn't matter whether it's blue or red. You'll see what I mean in a second. So I roll the dice and I subtract 1 from the other. Well, I end up with 0 there. That means I get 0 rain. Therefore, that would be the end of my turn because I can't play anymore. There's no point playing any more of that turn. However, if I had have got 4, okay, 4 minus 1 is 3. So I would get 3 tokens, and I put them in the middle just to hold that space for the moment. If I had have got, 4, and I got 1 the other way around, because I'm playing fast mode, it doesn't matter. It's still 3. I figured I'd play it that way because the kids got a little bit frustrated if you had to explain to them, the blue one's the one that has to be the higher. They can't kind of comprehend that. So we just made it simple. When you get to the standard play, then we make it that the blue has to be higher than the red. Anyway, once we've got that, we move that to the red space, and then we have to get from here to the center. If we get from here to the center, we will get to keep those tokens. So I've got 7, that's enough. I get to keep those, and I just put them off to the side there. Okay, and that's how I know that I've got 3 damn tokens, and I need to get 11 to win. Once I've finished my turn, I just move it back to there so that the next player knows where I started from. The next player would grab their token, and then they would decide I either start where they played, the last person played, or I can go either side. I can go here or here. So the next player might decide I'm going to play from here. Okay, once they've played that, we no longer need that there. And then we just continue exactly the same 4 steps, which we've just done the first step, as the last play. Okay, that was fast play. And now if you're going to play standard play, you can do exactly the same, play exactly the same with the dice. However, when you subtract the red dice from the blue. Or you can choose a card. So say the last player was here and you don't really want to play there or there. You want to mix it up a bit. You want to pick somewhere completely different. So you think, well, the only way to do that is to play a card. So if I play a card, I'm going to get this one here. This one says Convergence. And if I look on here, it says the directions I can use are east-northeast, east, or east-southeast, which are these ones over here. This one, or this one. Let's go to east-northeast because that doesn't have any blue there. Now, hold on to the card. And also, it's also worth noting that with the convergence at the end, that there's a number at the end, which is number 3. Okay, that's how many damn tokens. So I don't need to throw the dice to figure out how many damn tokens I'm going to get. I know automatically that there's 3 that I can get. Now I will get those 3 if I get from there to there. Okay, so I need to throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have to throw an 8 to get to the center. I can't even find an 8, let alone there it is. So I have to throw an 8. I got 7. So that's not enough, so therefore I don't get to keep those tokens. Okay, so as you can see, the card is a very useful way to quickly change the wind direction. Say someone is going really well and they're playing along here and they just keep getting damn tokens and you just want to get them away from there. You pick up a card, it'll take them away from their comfort zone, and you may end up also picking up some larger numbers. So that's really it. When you choose your turn, you choose whether you're going to play dice or card. Then you choose the wind direction. That's step 1. Step 2 is get to the blue space and then throw the dice, or you've got your card number. And then step 3 is to move your piece to the red space. And then step 4 is to get to the center of the dam. If you get to the center of the dam, you get to keep them. So you've got to collect 11 of those dam tokens, or have the most, because there's only 20 of them. And that's how you play it. There are more advanced instructions in the rulebook if you would like some extra challenges.